Look at the size of this man. 7'3" tall, 400 pounds. The true colossus of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 416 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
We are looking at a confident, angry, malicious Nigerian Giant.
It is scary how Omos only gets better and more dangerous with each match. Don't choke under the pressure of all the new eyes watching this match. Focus on silencing all of Logan Paul's followers.
He is one of the hottest stars in the entire world.
Well, that's according to him.
I'm sure there are others.
And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, Logan Paul!
We knew he was a social media phenomenon, but I don't think any of us ever imagined the aptitude Logan Paul has for sports entertainment.
We've seen Logan Paul take on the top names in boxing. We've seen Logan Paul take on the top names in WWE. Logan Paul is clearly fearless.
Nobody cares.
Well, he is going to be facing a real risk tonight with the ferocious power of Omos.
Say what you will about Logan Paul, but there's no denying that he's really taken to sports entertainment like a fish to water.
Yeah, like it or not, Paul has managed to swim in the deep end here in WWE. Now, if only he could only shake the cockiness and focus more on honing his craft, I think he could be unstoppable.
Call it a hunch, Byron. I don't think we're ever going to see a less cocky version of Logan Paul, even if he does take this all much more seriously.
And standing across the ring at 7'3" tall, the Nigerian Giant Omos. Even bigger in person than he seems on TV, and you best believe Omos will use every inch of that large frame to dominate here.
There is immense power behind every move Omos makes. Even just crossing the ring, Omos uses more strength than the average superstar.
Oh, what a tackle. A calculated attack here against Logan.
Paul has to wake up and fast.
Byron, look who's here.
Are you surprised, Byron?
Well, it is no disqualification, but this is going to be an uphill battle for this superstar.
Danger is constantly lurking in a no disqualification match. Interference has to be a concern for these superstars.
While it certainly can be a factor, I don't think it should be a concern. The only thing you should be concerned about is getting the win.
He's not going to let him interrupt anything.
Spear! Spear!
He's doing it.
Going for the pin. Shoulders down. And Logan Paul gets the win.
Here is your winner, Logan Paul!
Omos toppled in defeat. We got Braun Breaker in the ring with a live mic.
Gotta say, he wants to prove he's the best, and now he's got a chance.
Let's see how this plays out.
And he wants the match to happen right here.
The champion won't back down.
This man, Omos, has been one of the most dominant forces in WWE since his arrival. I know from firsthand experience, his hands are the size of a skillet.
It's certainly got to be an advantage knowing that you're always going to be the biggest man in the room.
Yeah, Corey, but we know that in WWE, size isn't always everything.
Yeah, but then there's the genetic freak that is Braun Breaker.
If Braun doesn't overwhelm you with his power, he'll use his ridiculous speed with devastating precision. Braun's here to prove he's the future of the WWE, and he doesn't care who he has to steamroll through to prove that.
Omos able to counter.
Omos formulating a move.
Oh my God, superhuman power!
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw that plan out the window.
Honing in on the arm.
Measured up and
Fist drop. Sharp punch.
It really doesn't get much more intimidating than Omos. I imagine that intimidation factor is a massive part of Omos's game plan tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. But intimidation ultimately means nothing if you can't back it up physically, which Omos absolutely can. No doubt we're going to see a true combination of intimidation and downright domination in this one. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
And that's something that will slow down Breaker.
Yeah, but he's still got plenty in the tank, and there's still plenty of match left.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Omos gets out of the way.
Got him on that turnbuckle.
Bam! Uh-oh, from the top, ripped off the ropes in a hurry.
Oh, what a high kick.
Being taken to the top rope.
Boom! Good defense from him.
He'll take things into the ring.
Turns it around.
Omos looking to end this.
Choke slam. And that's the kind of offense that has made Omos so feared.
Measuring their opponent. Nowhere to go. Vice grip applied.
I thought we saw this reach the boiling point already, but boy, was I wrong.
The pain's too great. That's it.
Here is your winner, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Breaker just has to reflect on this loss. Maybe go back to the drawing board to figure out what went wrong.